Check it. When you are in a hotel in New Zealand called Wellington, you have to record after no sleep a show called Wacky Willy Wednesday. That's when we read your emails that you send to us at footywithbroden@gmail.com. Welcome, folks, to the Wacky Willy Wednesday.
Now, this episode, of course, is brought to you by the TAC. Stop kidding yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC.
Kia ora, New Zealand edition, which we're doing now actually from New Zealand. Can you do your best New Zealand accent, Tom?
Yeah, but you got to give me some trigger words. I think 6 is the one, isn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's go to the store and get 6 LMPs.
Keep going. I think you're going to get it if you keep talking.
I'm going to get it eventually. I feel... No, I'm going into South African. I'm going into South African, Broden. Broden in South African.
I don't know what you're doing.
I want 6 LMPs, Broden. No, I'm putting it on now. I'm actually an incredible impressionist.
Dude, New Zealand. Say to me...
That's really cool.
I would say, I really hope the All Blacks take it home this Rugby World Cup.
I really hope the All Blacks take it home and win this World Cup, eh?
Oh, wow.
I got a friend, Henry, who I have a podcast with the ABC, doing a pilot with them, and he says, "Wow, that's crazy."
He says that a lot.
Yeah.
Is he Kiwi?
Yeah, he's from New Zealand.
Oh, I was going to say otherwise.
Otherwise,
Why did you bring up that story about your friend? First email I'll read today comes from our mate Travers, who says, "Plain food, goat plain food, thanks to you guys."
Oh, watch out.
I've never had Villies, so when the option came up on a Jetstar,
oh wow, okay,
you bet I jumped at it. The sausage roll made a perfect spoon to eat the pie. The sausage roll made a perfect spoon to eat the pie.
What's the name of the person who's written in?
Travers.
No. So he's taken the lid off the pie and scooped that shit out with a sausage roll. Oh, you can do that with chippies, but that's about it.
Well, firstly, when's the last time you set foot on a Jetstar plane?
I'm not a snob about many things in this world, but I refuse to fly Jetstar. Like, unless I'm absolutely forced to. We fly Virgin most of the time. You know, very privileged to do that. But I fucking hate flying on budget airlines. So
Jetstar
very many years ago.
They weigh your bag and
They weigh your bag, but they're also always fucking delayed and late, and they cancel. Every time I've flown with them, it's been at least an hour delayed.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah.
But they're offering, which you'd obviously have to pay for.
Well, yeah, I'm changing airline carriers if they've got
this would be
on their
a beef.
flights.
They call it a beef duo pack, and Travis has sent a photo. Looks to be a pie and a sausage roll, like a party pie, I guess.
Do you think it's an Adelaide special, or do you think this is Australia-wide Jetstar, including to Bali? Because imagine jumping on a flight to Bali with Jetstar and having a Villies pie.
I think it could be. I think it could be national. The idea that they could specify per city is impossible for Jetstar.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I would say that's a huge step forward for Jetstar.
Yeah.
To have a warm pie. I don't think Virgin, even if you order, they might do a few hot things, but
They got like toasties, I think.
yeah, which I'm not for. But
Nah.
that's great. Hugh wrote, "Tom and Broden, writing to you from the train back to Freo after one of the all-time great Freo finals at Optus. Congrats to your boys, Tom. They deserve the win.
Thank you.
And I thought of you when Mac and Swallow had their big moments.
Yeah.
Mostly writing because I ate this pulled beef sandwich at the game. And it was one of the best footy meals I've ever had."
Show us the photo. Not for you at home, but I want to have a good look. Oh, wow. Not what I expected.
So, yeah, you know, that pop in a roast beef sandwich of purple from a cabbage is there, folks.
Yeah, it's got a slaw.
It's got a big pickle.
Big pickle. And it looks like a sourdough bap sort of situation.
The bread looks really good.
Yeah, it does look nice.
And what do you think about Hugh's hand, which is holding it here?
Yeah, it looks like a very normal hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good hand. Something on his thumb.
Yeah, he's got a little cut there.
Yep.
Perhaps a tradie.
And he's wearing blue pants.
Yeah, that's a tradie. He's hit the thumb with a nail, I reckon.
But would you have a roast beef thing like that at the footy?
I don't like roast beef sandwiches in that style.
Okay.
I don't like a coleslaw, pickle, roast beef sort of situation. Give me a roast beef and gravy sandwich.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm home all day with you. Absolutely.
I'm coming to terms with what are the best meats to put in a sandwich versus which meats are good to just have as meats.
Yeah. So I think steak is the ultimate for both.
Yeah.
A steak sandwich can't be beaten. Like, you can have a fancy one with pear and rocket, like steak sandwich.
Yeah.
You can have fish and chip shop style with, just bacon, egg and cheese. You can have like a balsamic vinegar sort of. Steak's the best.
This is a little bridge. I'm going to start this conversation on the Monday episode because I think it needs to be heard. So, Meg writes, has Tom ever explained how he became a Suns fan? Now, I know you have, but you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Did he get into footy later in life? Did he jump ship from another team? What did you do?
Yeah, so the long and short of it was I was a Hawthorn supporter all my life, but never really into footy that much. And my gateway to football was Supercoach.
Yeah.
And and my favourite Supercoach player of all time was Gary Ablett. And this thing happened where Hawthorn wasn't very good for Supercoach because, like, maybe some years Sam Mitchell would be good, but they never had any rookies when they were winning the premierships. And of course, the Suns had so many good rookies every year because they were an expansion club, a new club. So before I knew it, I was watching Suns every week, and I was barely watching Hawthorn, and then it just clicked. I was like, holy shit, I'm a Suns supporter now. And then I thought, fuck it, I'm jumping on. And I got a membership, and the rest is history.
That's the way. I've gone for Melbourne my whole life.
Yeah, you've inherited that.
This comes from LG, who writes, David King on Pies Adelaide post-match at about 11:10 p.m. Too many muggles in that forward line, need some magic.
So that's a Harry Potter reference?
Yes.
That is an odd one from David King.
So here's too many muggles. Too many muggles in that forward line.
That's very funny. Does he have children?
Yeah, I assume he would.
Yeah, because otherwise that's even odder.
I heard the Philosopher's Stone in bed. By God, man, you gotta go to Hogwarts. You got to get there, man. By God.
You got to get on platform 9 3/4, mate.
You got to push through there. You got to go through that wall. Because, mate, when you get on that train and you have some, what do they have, chocolate frogs?
They have chocolate
They
frogs.
have chocolate frogs. You're going up there, you say, what are we doing here?
They have pumpkin pasties too, which I always thought was odd.
A pumpkin pasty on the. That's just British shit for the sake of British shit.
No interest in that.
Absolute turf. Fuck her.
Yeah, fuck the dog.
Reece Jones, can I say hi in Sydney?
No,
I just want to say hi in Sydney while you're here. This is from Reece. Reece, we're in New Zealand now.
Yeah, sorry, Reece.
Sorry, mate.
We don't read the emails till Sunday.
Yeah. I've got a lot of Broden was right messages from people saying I was right about Adelaide.
Yeah.
I feel bad about that, though.
Why? I think, I'm waiting until you hear me on the Monday. I'm infuriated.
They're volatile, right?
Yes.
They're volatile, but I don't want to be like, I told Adelaide so, because there are a lot of nice people in Adelaide who feel just so embarrassed by
absolutely.
it. But also, I could feel this coming.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
La Porchetta, New Zealand. This is from Miles. There is a La Porchetta restaurant on Lincoln Road, West Auckland. It is an old Pizza Hut, which I find mildly amusing. The founder of La Porchetta, yes, I know. I can't read that. I recently read a book on US tech defense. My mind exploded when I found out they were developing drones in the shape of bees for surveillance in the early 90s, just like on Richie Rich. I didn't know where that sentence was going, Miles.
Yeah. Can I just say that La Porchetta being an old Pizza Hut doesn't fit my timeline?
Why?
Because I think of La Porchettas as like a 70s thing. And, like a 70s.
A 70s thing.
Yeah, and like maybe Pizza Hut is like a 90s thing, Like,
I'm glad you've brought this up.
Yeah.
So here's the timeline.
Yeah. I'll just put the mic down.
Yes. I believe Pizza Hut kind of grew in the early 90s and they rolled out everywhere. They put up their franchises. And then La Porchetta franchised out in the early 2000s, I'd say.
Right.
So they've obviously had their Carlton North La Porchetta there from the 70s, 80s.
Sure.
But they franchised out in the 2000s.
Much later, sure. Interesting.
But do you have any thoughts on the drone-like from Richie Rich?
I don't remember it, but it reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
No. Different film, but also about magic and wonder from the early 90s.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all of those. Great. This has been a volatile and weird email reading, I have to be honest. Top 8 Melbourne beaches for scuba diving from Nick. Should I read this out?
Is that Nick who writes every week?
No, Nathan writes every week.
Oh, Nathan writes every week.
Nick, why do I bother? In reverse order. Flinders Pier at 8. Weedy Sea Dragons, but find it difficult for conditions. Mornington, good. Nick, who asked for this? Mornington, good deep water, but a lot of fishing people. Tricky entry. 6, Brighton, easy access. This is for scuba diving.
Yeah.
And very calm. Williamstown, closest to home. But that's pretty clear, but shallow. Good lunch options. Blair Gowrie. Yeah. Mount Martha Cliffs.
I mean, Mount Martha's beautiful.
But this is for scuba diving.
True, I've never scuba'd.
Portsea, when the conditions are right, the beautiful but can get a little surgy. And then the number one place for scuba diving is Rye.
That's interesting.
Rye Pier. Is this where you'd have your timeshare?
That's where we do every year, me and the other Greek people, we dive and race for the cross. And whoever gets the cross underwater gets good luck.
You dive into the water and race for a cross?
Yeah, and that's what all the Greeks do every year, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've never got to the cross myself, but
do you actually just get and just do a little lappy swim?
Yeah, haven't you ever seen the Greeks do it? It's funny as. It's on like a special day.
I feel like it would be on the news or something like that.
Yeah, it is every year, yeah.
Yeah.
It's on Channel 9. Now, for our next segment, Broden, which is brought to you by the TAC. It's called Stop Kidding Yourself. If you drink, don't drive. A message from the TAC. Now, why kill a good thing, Broden? I've done 5. This is my 5th Stop Kidding Yourself. And
last week you made the Suns win.
And last week the Suns wins. But I've decided no more Mozzes. Here it is. You heard me go off on Monday. You're kidding yourself if you think the Suns can't make a grand final, mate. We've got the Q Clash, easy win. Then we play the Pies, easy win, mate. Then we're going straight to the big dance against whoever, mate. The Suns can make the grand final. You heard it here first. If you don't think so, you're kidding yourself.
You've just mozzed them.
Yeah, but, I'm over the Mozz now. Now I just want to get behind my boys.
But no, you've got to... No, but the Mozz has worked to now, Tom.
Yeah, but it's not my fault. It's the players playing really well that's...
Oh, man. I think you mozzed them.
Nah, I think they're going to win and go all the way. And if you think otherwise, you're kidding yourself.
Oh, I love that. That's very well done. Well, another wonderful episode of the Footy Wacky Willy Wednesday. Enjoy. Send us an email with your thoughts if you want to tell us your top 8 places for scuba diving. The Footy with Broden at gmail.com. Write them as we're in the finals for the men's. Going to town on the bit of footy. And enjoy that day. Bounce that pill.
Wacky Willy Wednesday.